What's up, guys? Welcome to this video tutorial. Today we are going to be installing a Blaine County Sheriff's Office pack. This is version 1.2 and it is by Kafloppy888. We're going to get started. The first thing is you need to download the file, so you should go to lspdfr.com and navigate to the file. Link for that file will be in the description below. You'll also want to check out the page about this file. He has a lot of information about it. There's also comments and questions in the comments section that you should definitely take a look at if you are having any issues. But let's get right into this. We're going to go to download the file. And we are going to be using the BCSO pack.rar file. If you want all blue lights, you should download the allblue.rar file. In just 5 seconds, it'll start downloading. Once this is finished downloading, then we'll get started on the install. Okay, so the file just finished downloading, so we're going to go ahead and open that up. And we'll close out of the browser because we don't really need that. So in the file, when you open it up, you will need a .rar file opener. That I use 7-zip. There's also WinRAR. I'm sure there's other ones available, but you will be needing that if you're going to be doing any modding. A lot of files come in a zip folder, so you'll need the .rar opener. This just has, you have 2K templates, 4K templates if you want to create your own police department skins. The normal, this one here, that is going to be where your installation files are. You have screenshot pictures provided by Mr. Kafloppy888. We have the credits for everyone that worked on it or where he got parts of the vehicles. And then the installation guide, which is what you need to open up. This is going to be basically your wizard of what you need to do to install this file. So just like he says in his installation guide, please make sure to have a backup copy. I have everything. Patch day 16 just came out from Rockstar, just updated at the beginning of this week. So I have that already saved. I took my untouched version and made that my file that I'm using now so that I can still play the game while I'm waiting for, or while we're all waiting for script hook to be updated. But my untouched file, you always want to have an update. It's always good to also, if you have a game and you do modifications and it's all working good, make a backup of that file. Because if you go to install something else and you accidentally delete something, or that file causes your game to crash, you can always revert back by simply just changing the name. What Rage plugin hook looks for is Grand Theft Auto V for 5. So all I have to do is change that to, say, Grand Theft Auto V modded, and then change patch day 16, get rid of that, and you can start playing off that game. It's that simple. So definitely make a backup. You will also need ELS installed. He was kind enough to put the link to that in the installation file, but you will need ELS installed. So let's get right into the installation. You first need to figure out if you want all blue or red and blue lights, and then you will need to launch OpenIV. And it says enable editing mode. I always wait until I am ready to edit that file, just to make sure I don't delete anything before I get to the file spot that we need to start editing. So let's move that over so that we can read it as we are going down this list. So next thing is to navigate to the root folder of update x64 and then DLC packs. You need to have a mods folder if that's not already if you don't already have one. Just make another folder in the game's root directory. Call it mods. OpenIV will actually do it for you if you don't have a mods folder. And then all you have to do is copy the update and copy that into the mods folder. This makes it so that anything in this folder, if you decide, you know what, it's time to clean slate it, and reinstall all my vehicles. Then you can just delete the update, copy your original update back into the mods folder, and it's like you're starting brand new. So go to that. We need to navigate to x64 DLC packs. Okay, what is the next step? Step 4, you're going to have to, it says place the BCSO pack in the directory. If OpenIV only imports the DLC.rpf, create a folder named BCSO pack and place it into the directory. Place the DLC.rpf into the BCSO pack. So from my experience, it would not move the entire folder last time I did this. So we'll just create a folder. You're going to now select your edit mode. You're going to press OK, that you understand that you will edits are whatever you edit is for there. It's there. So you're going to want to go here to your create new folder. Click that. You're going to type in BCSO pack. You want to make sure it's spelled exactly how he's got it in the install guide, or it will not work. That should be at the bottom. There it is. You're going to open that folder up. The folder is empty. Now we are going to place the DLC.rpf into the BCSO pack folder. So you're going to go back into your downloaded file. You're going to open up the BCSO pack. You're going to drag that to your desktop. Sometimes it will let you drag it into there. We can try it. Yeah, look at that. It did. Sometimes it does for me, and sometimes it doesn't, where it just won't. If it does not, just press this plus button here and navigate to your desktop if that's where you have it saved to, and open it from there. So we are done with that step there. Let's move to step 5, which is navigate to the root folder, update.rpf, common data, and export the DLC list.xml to your desktop. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's back up all the way to the mods folder. We're going to go to update.rpf, common data, DLC list is right there. You're going to highlight it or select it, and then you're going to press extract. You're going to extract it to your desktop. And there it is. It just popped into my desktop there. We can actually delete the DLC.rpf. And while you're here, go ahead and delete this. You should actually keep a backup, so if anything, maybe make a copy of that just to make sure it works. And then you're going to open up the XML file with Notepad. So right-click, go to Open with Notepad. Okay. We're going to scroll down to the bottom, and it says add this line, item, DLC, BCSO pack. So you're just going to select that line because that's what you need to add. You're going to go under your latest patch day tab twice and enter, or copy, paste, not copy, paste that line that he has in the installation guide into this DLC list.xml file, which it needs to be under your last day. So once scripthook is updated, you will be doing it under patch day 16 NG. You are going to save that file. As it states here, save and close. And now we are going to replace the old DLC list with the new DLC list. I always like to delete the files that I am replacing just to make sure that it was actually deleted, because it is no longer there and now it's in there. So once you're done with that, we are done in OpenIV. You're going to just exit out of that. And then the last step is to navigate to the root folder of ELS/pack_default. So we're going to just close that out because we are pretty much there. You're going to go into your VCF. This is back in the original file. Go into normal, VCF. These are your ELS files. So you're going to go to your root directory just off of Windows Explorer. You don't need anything, you don't need OpenIV. You can do it in OpenIV. It's not going to be an issue either way. You're just going to go to ELS, pack default, and you're going to just drag and drop all these over. Now, something to note is this is what you need to type in to those are the names of the vehicles. So because you only get Sheriff and Sheriff 2 that actually come in the game. Everything else you have to manually type in to spawn those vehicles. So if you just remember, you have to type in Sheriff 5, no spaces, all, you know, you don't have to use caps, but it has to be exactly as it's shown there. So there's that. Now we are going to delete the DLC list because we don't need that. And let's go ahead and launch Rage Plugin Hook. Because we are on an outdated version. And I'll go ahead and speed this up so that we don't have to watch it. But it will just be fast forwarded so you can see that there is no game crashes. And then we'll go ahead and spawn the vehicles so you can see how they all spawn in and how you need to spawn them in. Okay, so we loaded in. Everything seems to be working. Sometimes the game will crash. After modding it like that, it will crash. Just try it one more time. Just restart the game, and it should be fine. We are going to get the time of day. You are going to need a... like, I use Simple Trainer. You're going to need that to be able to spawn the other vehicles. If there is another way to do it, I have not figured that out yet. So we're just going to find a parking lot. Here, this one looks good here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start spawning vehicles. So in the trainer, you can spawn under emergency. You'll be able to spawn the first two, which is the Sheriff Cruiser. And that's going to be your 2016 Dodge Charger. So there's the first one. You got the SUV. Now those are the only two you can spawn in the game. These are also the two that show up. When you have backup requested, those are the two. So you need to scroll down to spawn vehicle by model name, and then this is where you should put your lock on your ELS. And then you're just going to type in Sheriff. We're going to go Sheriff 3. And as you can see, that's what you have to do. Sheriff 4. Sheriff 5. Sheriff 6. And Sheriff 7. So as you can see, everything is loading in correctly as it should. And yeah, to get these other vehicles, other than the first two, you are going to have a trainer installed. So you're just going to need to, let's get that off. Okay, so you are going to need to have ELS installed for the lights to work, but you just want to check, make sure all the lights are working to satisfaction. So everything seems to be loaded in pretty good. With this being a DLC pack, it is most of the time loads in perfect. I mean, there's really not much you can mess up on as long as you get that XML in. So I want to thank you for watching, taking the time out of your day. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button below. And if you have not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel to get the latest content that I have released. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.